Hey, what's up everyone? John Lee here and welcome back to another episode of $1 Million Home Tours, but this one is with a little bit of a spin-off because this is my first $1 million property that I'm purchasing, and I just got my Uncle Sam to come by and give me some quotes and ideas as to how I can renovate the space and make it more spacious, more modern looking, because it is a 40-year-old house. It's very spacious, but definitely needs a facelift. So Uncle Sam is great. And yeah, he has a great team and he's out here working in the Vancouver area. So I'll leave his contact information down below and you can get in touch with him if you're looking to get your place renovated as well. And also, Sahil's upstairs. He's gonna be helping me with the home inspection as well. So I bought this place without doing a home inspection. I went subject free. I was bidding against 5 other offers. Yeah, I don't recommend doing that. I'm a realtor and don't ever do that if you're planning to buy a house. But yeah, we're gonna join Sahil and kind of see and go through the whole process of getting a home inspection done, what to look out for, tips and tricks and all that good stuff. All right. Hey, Sahil.
Hey.
This is Sahil. Sorry, go ahead.
Are you recording right now?
Yeah, we're recording.
Oh, okay. Nice. I didn't know that. Yeah.
Do you want to give our viewers a quick introduction about like who you are, what company you work with, and kind of just what you've been doing in these past half an hour or so with the home inspection?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So my name is Sahil. I'm with Pacific Coast Home Inspections, and I've been doing this for the last 10 years. So far at the property, we've been doing the outside. We did the exterior. Now we're going to try to get up on the roof. From the outside, we're looking for any drain tile issues where they could be causing issues with water coming in, or even structural issues that could cause the client to pay a lot of money in the future.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, yeah, we'll leave you to it, and we'll join you in a bit when you kind of come back in and do more of the fine tuning and all that good stuff indoors.
Absolutely.
Oh, wonderful.
Absolutely. We'll look at the utility room right after this, and that will tell you a lot of the insight of the major components of the home as well.
Oh, that's really important. So we're gonna look at the furnace and the hot water tank and the electrical panels.
See what kind of wiring we have, aluminum, or you know that could cause issues with insurance.
Perfect. All right. So we'll join you back here in a bit.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thanks, Sahil.
So, how's the home inspection going, John?
Good, man. Learning a lot about my property. A lot of traps, mouse traps.
Yeah,
Mouse trapping. Trap house. No, buyer beware. No, I think it's normal though. I think you expect it. No, it's just like a matter of like getting someone in to kind of look at it, like what to do with it. Yeah. I think as long as you're proactive about it, like, I mean, fact is, like, any house, like a house I was like 2 years new, that was essentially brand new, had mouse traps like in it too, and you just never know. I mean, they can find any hole and kind of, but yeah, these are things that, you know, I'm not gonna like sugarcoat it. Like, it's annoying, and obviously you hope that you don't buy a home with it, but when it does come up, you just want to be proactive about it and find the best solution to kind of deal with it rather than just like complain about it, right? So fact is there are going to be these problems too, and just gotta figure out what to do.
Yeah, you are, John. If you ever have any questions in the future, we're always there to help you out. We also do free site visits. We do understand things do come up in the future.
Yeah.
We're always there to help you out.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you so much.
Not a problem. So what we're going to do is we'll take you through a walkthrough here so you have an understanding of what's going on with the property. So firstly, I would like to point out to you is your main shut off. So again, this is where you will shut off all your water from in case of an emergency or if you're ever going on vacation. One good thing here is that you do have copper piping, okay? So your insurance company may ask you what kind of piping do you have, what kind of wiring you have. You have all that information in your report, okay? So in this case, you do have copper piping and copper wiring, okay? You do have 2 different panels here. They have been upgraded. This is your main panel. You have 100 amp service. All the wiring has been correctly. You do have all copper wiring in there. Okay. You do have aluminum wiring, which is absolutely okay with 40 amp breakers, but again, it's definitely okay with the higher amperage.
Perfect.
Okay. Coming into your laundry area here, again, your laundry isn't definitely, it isn't brand new, it is working, but there are some things that need to be done. Firstly would be just making sure that duct is secured properly onto the wall. Okay, as you can see, that's loose. You do want to upgrade your washer lines. Those rubber lines, over time, they tend to burst. So think about getting some steel braided lines.
Okay.
Okay, all the recommendations will be in the report for you. Other than that, everything was functioning here. Now, you can see the sink is slightly loose. It wouldn't be a bad idea to secure it. Other than that, you will see some staining up there. I definitely think that's over time wear and tear. It did not look like mold or any water stains. That looks okay. Coming here, I'll take you to your utility room. So good thing about your home, the main components still have tons of time left into it. Your hot water tank is 2016, and I have put that tag there so telling you when it needs to be replaced. Typically, you want to replace them after 8 years. A couple of things that I definitely suggest you doing is making sure that the drain line from the TPR isn't going up. Okay, you want to make sure that it's coming down. You can always get a drop pan under there and making sure that pipe is going into the drop pan and keep an eye on it. You can get small little alarm systems that go off if the water is dissipating out of there, because you just don't want your tank to rush from the bottom. Seismic straps wouldn't be a bad idea. I would definitely think about putting those on, just because it gives a stability to the tank in case of an earthquake. Your furnace, it lasts anywhere from 18 to 25 years. It's 2009, so you still have tons of time left into it. One thing I definitely suggest you doing is bringing an HVAC company in here and making sure that you get it serviced. Okay. As I was showing it to you earlier and mentioning it to you earlier that you do have rodent traps. Okay, there are rodent droppings. I did see some traps here, so that is one of the trap. We did see some droppings behind the dryer, around the furnace. I did see another trap at the front closet there. So this is a pretty good indication at some point the rodents did find their way into the home. It wouldn't be a bad idea to maintain your property from outside and bring in a pest company. Again, they will come during the winter time. Okay. The nice thing that with this property was that it was vacant. I was able to look at the perimeter of the home to see if there is any water damage onto the walls. I didn't notice any, so that's a really good sign. Now, we are in that weather where it's been raining, and if there was any water damage, it'd be evident. Coming into this bathroom here, everything pretty much checks out. I would recommend you resurfacing this shower stall. Caulking, grouting, get a fan from Home Depot, let it run in here for a couple of days and resurface it. Other than that, there's no leaks around the sink. The toilet looks okay. Your windows are original single pane windows. You don't have to upgrade them right away. Maybe in the future, think about budget for replacement. Now, coming to your roof, as I mentioned to you earlier, there's a couple of patching on the roof.
Yeah.
It is coming up for replacement for quite fast. So again, bring somebody in, service the roof, and budget for replacement for the roof. Okay, and we'll go up into this area here. So this area looked good. We'll go up the stairs. So it seems like they've done some upgrades at your kitchen here. There were some minor things with your fridge here that I noticed that it was slightly cracked from inside here. Okay, again, minor detail, but it gives an opportunity for you to make that decision whether if that's big enough for you or not. Your stove here is working perfectly fine. Just keep in mind we're using normal operating controls, making sure that it's working for you. Both of these items were working. Dishwasher is still running. We'll check that once more before we leave to see if there's any leaks. There's no leaks under the sink, so that again was a very good sign. Coming down here, you can see some opening under the sink here with a seal. So over time, what happens is when water splashing around when you're washing your dishes, water potentially can find its way in, go down below, and then you can start having a leak down below on the ceiling. Okay. Again, wouldn't be a bad idea to reseal it. Okay. So these are just regular maintenance items when it comes to your bathrooms. Kitchen, just making sure the caulking and the grouting has been done. Okay, coming down this way here, usually bedrooms are pretty standard. We try to look for any mold. I didn't find any mold. It's required to have a window for an emergency escape, and they do have windows. Okay. Coming into this bathroom here, you will find things such as your drain stop has been disconnected here. A lot of the times people do that just because you end up having slow drainage. It tends to get hair stuck around it. Okay, that's why they completely just take it right out.
Okay.
Toilet looks good. Coming to your shower stall here again, you can see that the caulking is missing there. We also have to keep in mind that place is vacant, so you know the tiles may show up dry, but you know we tried pushing on the tiles to see if there's any softness. I didn't notice that, but before you start using the shower, I would reseal it first. Bedroom checked out. Bedroom checked out. You do have another bathroom here. Again, everything is functioning in this area. The base of this toilet is slightly loose, okay? So it wouldn't be a bad idea removing some of that seal, taking it off the base, putting a new wax seal on there, retightening the bolts, caulk around it. Wouldn't be a bad idea, okay? You do have a flat roof, like I was mentioning to you earlier. Flat roofs don't have an attic, okay? So I didn't have a chance to look up in the attic here, okay? Do you have any other questions for me?
I think it's really clear. Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Thank
perfect.
you so much for your help today.
No problem. What did you think about the services?
Oh, I thought you guys did a fantastic job of going over and beyond.
Yeah.
The stickers that you put on the furnace label for what the expiration date is, or even putting on the tags on the hot water shut off. Because honestly, there's so many valves in the home that, you know, sometimes you don't know which one we're turning on. So.
Yeah.
And beyond that, we took the effort to kind of look through the outlets just to make sure it's copper wire. And these are things that are not really required as a home inspector to do, even running through the appliances to make sure it's working. You know, that's not required as well. And so you guys are doing a lot for us. So I really appreciate your help today.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah, thank you so much.
No problem.
All right, guys, so that's gonna be a wrap for today, and this is to be continued. I'm gonna do a whole series on this, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel to kind of follow me on my journey of getting to my dream home, of going through the process of getting it professionally inspected by Pacific Homes. Shout out again to Sahil for doing a fantastic job of walking us through the whole process. Shout out to my Uncle Sam, who is helping me with the renovation, probably an interior designer in. Eventually furnish the place, try to figure out how to Airbnb it, all that. So if you want to know exactly what the process is to get into a home, renovate it, maybe move in, rent it out, then you don't want to miss out. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.